Thursday update, even though it's Friday. It's Friday, March 20th, and I'm just getting out the shower, just twisted up my hair, getting ready to go to work. Whew. Today has been a day. This week has been a week. Oh, it's been a week. But as far as my VSG journey, coming to you to remind you to stay hydrated, to drink your 64 ounces of water a day, even though I haven't been doing it. It's so hard to do. Oh my God, I can't imagine how hard it's going to be when I have a teeny tiny stomach after surgery. But I'm going to try. Anyway, I just came to let you know that I have not gotten on the scale this week. Last time I was on the scale, I was down to 243. I'm going to stick with the doctor's office's scales. So it was 243 the last time I weighed. I haven't gone back yet. I won't go back until April 8th. I think 8th, 9th, or 10th, somewhere around there. Then I'll get on the scale again and I'll have another weight loss update for you. I do have a non-scale victory, however. I was able to dance for a long time today, which is why my cheeks are all red. And I turned on some Stevie Wonder music. And I just danced till I couldn't dance no more. Didn't care who was looking, didn't care who saw me. I danced up the stairs, danced down the stairs, in the living room, in the kitchen, in the dining room, in the shower. Just dance. Why do I feel so free today? I don't know, but it is a good feeling. I think what's happened is I came to a couple of realizations in my personal life. And I realized that it's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is in divine order, which is, I believe that our path is already set out for us, where we're supposed to be, where we're supposed to end up. It's already in the making. All we have to do is continue to make the best choices throughout our lives. Continue to be a good person. Continue to treat people well, and you'll be all right. Yeah, that was my non-scale victory. That I am all right. Wow. Let me tell you. I can say that and say it with conviction and with meaning. And I hope you all can feel what I'm saying here. Because I came from a place where I felt worthless and useless, where I felt like I was placed on this earth to suffer because my life was so bad. I put on a good face. Nobody knew how bad it was because I surely wasn't telling it. But I'm no longer in that place. So it took me 5 years to get to where I am today. I'm not that same person that I was 5 years ago. And I'm not that same person that I was 10 years ago and 15 years ago and 20, 25, 30 years ago. I'm not that same person. Ain't that great? Everything changes. And not always for the good. Sometimes things change and it changes for the worse. But I can honestly say to you that even when things change for the worst in our eyes, that I believe it is still a part of God's plan for us and to put us where we need to be. To show us some things that we need to see so we can understand some things that we wouldn't normally understand. Because we'll be going around in our lives and thinking that everything is okay, and we'll be missing out on living. Y'all know it's a difference between existing and living. Do you know we can be alive and not live? Well, that was me. I was alive, but I wasn't living. I had my eyes closed to a lot of things around me, and I accepted a lot of things that were going on in my life. And even though I was hurting on the inside, and I was lonely, and I was afraid, and I felt, once again, useless, and like my life really had no worth, that I didn't know who I was, and I didn't know what my strengths were. That life, even though it was hard for me mentally, And emotionally, it was an easy life to live because I didn't have any emotions. No sadness, no fear, no anger, no hatred, no love. How can you be around people and be lonely? How can you be in a relationship and be alone? Think about that. If you are in a relationship and you feel lonely and alone, then you're really not in a relationship. You are in a convenience. You are in denial. You are selling yourself short and you're not living. You can't live and be emotionless. You can't keep tamping down all your emotion and pretending to be happy and thinking that because you're pretending it's happy and everybody thinks you're happy that you're happy. Because eventually, the truth is going to come to light and the blinders are going to come off your eyes. Now, I'm not talking about you, I'm really talking about me. I'm saying you, but I'm talking to me. Let me just tell you this, and then I'm going to go because I got to get to work. There's a Christian saying, God put a hedge around me. There's a hedge around me, there's a protection around me. Well, let me just tell you, God must really love me. You know why I say that? Because not only did he put a hedge around me, not only did he put a barrier of protection around me, but he closed my eyes to all the painful things that were going on in my life. I didn't see them. I didn't feel them. I didn't live through them. I didn't cry over them. I didn't laugh about them because I didn't see them. And even though my eyes were open and I could see everything that was going on around me, I didn't see what was going on around me. Ain't God good? Because now that I think back, now that I have had time to be single and to think back on the life that I had, I realized that I was living in hell right here on earth. I was.